Host Kelly chatted with husband Mark about something many people may be doing before they go to bed without realizing. When the most recent episode of Live kicked off, the pair had a discussion about cricketing. Kelly, 53, explained that cricketing is the art of rubbing your feet together before bed like a cricket. She also added that it's backed by science and can be likened to the effects of acupuncture on the body. I tend to cricket against you, she told Mark, 52. I cricket my legs up against Mark's legs. We did a bed segment on the show, and I'm so used to cricketing against Mark, she added with a laugh. The bed segment was with Ryan Seacrest and Jerry O'Connell. Jerry O'Connell was in Mark's position in the bed and I started cricketing my legs against his. He was like, Kelly, that's weird, the live host added with a sheepish grin. She didn't understand what Jerry was talking about at the time. Then I realized I was cricketing my legs against Jerry's legs, because I'm so used to cricketing in the bed, against whoever's to my left. That's when Mark chimed in with a comment of his own, which is dangerous, especially in the fall, when things are dry. BQs if you don't shave, you can start a fire, he said with a smug expression. Kelly looked smug for a moment and had nothing to say, clearly incensed. She was grinning, but she was still silent. Meanwhile, her husband began cheering. Yeah, guys show, bro show. You guys know what I'm talking about. You could be a survivalist. Mark was clearly trying to get ahead of Kelly's ire as he continued to goad her. You could be a survivalist. You could do that Warrior SEAL team show that they have on, he told her. But his wife glared at him before she decided to reply. It's a good thing that you never have stubble anywhere, she told him. But I don't cricket, Mark confirmed. Maybe I snuggle. I feel that I may be snuggling less this weekend, the live anchor said, seemingly ashamed. The crowd erupted with laughter as Mark and Kelly discussed the act of cricketing. Near the end of the discussion, Mark had yet another comment to make that had the crowd continuing to boo him. Make sure you change the batteries on your fire alarm. He warned the audience as they moved on to the next topic. That invited several more boos as Kelly landed a succinct rebuttal. I am so looking forward to Mark's ice-cold weekend, Kelly joked as she ruffled the papers in front of her. She was referring to Mark dealing with her cold feet against his back. She's in Kelly called a recent episode of Live the messiest ever following a mistake Mark made. Mark incorrectly said a sweepstakes contestant's name multiple times as Kelly rolled her eyes and sternly corrected him. On Friday's Live episode, Kelly and Mark held a contest for a lucky phone-in contestant named Caroline. A producer spun a game show wheel, which landed on a trip to Antigua. Kelly explained it was all-inclusive and prompted. That means it includes Mark. Mark clunkily replied, everything, all of it, repeating what Kelly had just said. Kelly side-eyed her husband and explained further details instead, saying the prize was valued at $8,100. Caroline had to answer a trivia question in 20 seconds to get the vacation. Mark was about to read the question but said her name wrong. He said, all right, Carolyn. Here we go. No, it's not fine. Carolyn. Kelly snapped and the audience went quiet. Caroline, Mark awkwardly corrected himself. Over the phone, Caroline could be heard saying, Caroline, but it's fine. My grandmother calls me Carolyn all the time. It's fine. Mark said, Carolyn, once more as if he missed the entire explanation. Kelly said, no, it's not fine. It's Caroline, staring down her husband. This is the messiest show we've ever had, the host added. Mark then read the question. Earlier this week we talked to Michael C. Hall. What musical did Michael say he starred in and met the drummer in his band? Caroline got it correct as Hedwig in The Angry Inch and won the Beaky Prize. Bad with names. Just days earlier on November 14th's episode, Mark seemingly forgot the name of the hockey player he was thinking of.